Hello everyone. Today in this video we're going to talk about the Mini Fisheye Dome camera E96 from ACTi. And with E96 you're able to see everything with no extra cost, and we're going to tell you why. And in this presentation we will start with the feature and some key selling points of E96, which is, quote, surprising guarding. And then we'll do a product comparison between E96 and competitors offering. Lastly, we'll introduce the roadmap and availability. So if you look at the spec, E96 is Indoor Mini Fisheye, comes with 5 megapixel resolution and wide dynamic range, and it is vandal resistance. But what's so special about the spec? With this spec, you are able to see everything with a big saving and no risk. I will elaborate at each point in details. You can install this camera anywhere and for many different applications. So what do we mean by see everything? It literally means with the fisheye lens equipped on this camera, you are able to have a 360-degree hemispheric view. So there's absolutely no blind spot, nothing missed. So with a super wide angle fisheye view and combined with a 5 megapixel high resolution, E96 definitely gives you the maximum overview that covers an entire space. Just like what we see here, it's an office that you can have an overview by mounting E96 on the ceiling. And following the same example, for this size of an office, like what we are showing here, normally you will need at least 4 individual cameras at each corner to cover the whole area. But now with E96, you only need one. For instance, the picture on the right hand side, it's mounting E96 on the wall and to have a panoramic view of 180 horizontal view. And you can cover everything that you originally need for individual cameras. That's definitely a big savings. But the big saving part is not just about product costs. It's also about other things. The other big saving comes from the fact that the dewarp function for E96 is on the software side. And the fact that this function only requires one video stream and one channel license to do that on the MVR software. So it's a definite big saving on the camera loading because you're doing the dewarp on software, not on the camera. And it's big saving on bandwidth. Also, with one channel license fee, it's a big saving on the license fee, storage, and CPU loading. So together, we believe it's a big saving for the whole ACTi total solution. With this one video stream for dewarp, you are able to have many different views for different purpose. And depends on your video surveillance application, you are able to choose different views to fit the right application to that. We will go through each view one by one. The first is the global view. It literally means that if you mount the camera on the ceiling, you can have a 360 degrees global view with no blind spot, nothing caught up or missed. And then you can use the ePTZ zoom in function to see and find the details you want to see in this global view. The second one is ePTZ with global view relative position. It means that you can mark an area that you want to have a focus, understandable, and in other words, dewarp image. So you have a enlarged and understandable image of the focus area you want to have the most focus on. And then from the lower right hand side, you can have the relative position of the image and between this area and the full global view. And the third one is the Panorama Mode, which is the global view split into two panoramic view that's been corrected and can be understood. So basically, the front 180-degree view, it's at the lower part, being dewarped and could be understood, and the back 180 view is on the upper part. So it's great because it's just like the global view, you still have an overview of the full whole area, but also you can understand the image you're watching, not simply as an overview. Then we have the Panorama Focus mode. So in this mode, that you can choose two separated areas in the global view that you would like to have a corrected and focused image. So like what you see on the right hand side, you can have two separated individual areas to focus, and on the upper side is the full panorama view, which can still give you an overview. So it's a combination of both. And lastly is the surround view, where you can choose 4 individual focus area to be displayed on the same screen. It will be literally like 4 individual camera pointing at the part that you want to focus. So not only that we have many different views dedicated for different application and purposes, but also with the 5 megapixel and WDR spec, it provides great quality for different environments. Just like here, it's a parking lot with high contrast lighting, but still with 5 megapixel and WDR, you can still see details, the words that we want to find. And the last part, no risk. Even it's a mini dome, it still comes with IK08 rated, so it's bendel resistance, in a mini dome compact design. Now let's look at a comparison between E96 and what people are offering out there. So first of all, it's not just small, but mini, and it's even smaller than a slider sandwich. And the design makes it not intrusive at all in a compact design, so it's perfect for say classroom, retail stores, or anywhere that you don't really want it to be seen. It's a tiny camera with great potential and for a great lot of application. So here's a product comparison. You can see that ACTi is actually offering a higher spec camera with a real 5 megapixel resolution, higher frame rate, lowest lux. But not just on the spec, we also provide a much more competitive on quality and pricing. And for these information on the actual pricing, snapshot, and even video footage of E96, please do check the partner zone on ACTi website. Lastly, the roadmap of mini dome product. E96 is already available starting in September 2013, and E96 Fisheye Mini Dome is actually only part of our full and complete lineup of the Mini Dome series. So as you can see here, in the Mini Dome series, we have resolution-wise from 1 megapixel to 10 megapixel with or without WDR, with low light sensitivity, and with fisheye lens, just like the E96. We believe you will definitely find something suitable and interested in your projects. Thank you very much. This is the end of the video. For more information, please contact ACTi from the email or on www.acti.com. Thank you very much.